Welcome back, everybody, to another Zachery Ty Bryan got sentenced again episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. Very sad news coming your way today. Zachery Ty Bryan was sentenced once again. And he's already doing time in a California jail as we speak. Probably getting a couple teardrops tatted. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. Zachery wouldn't dare ruin that meal ticket of a face. But yeah, he's been sentenced again, not to mention he's going to be facing another sentencing coming from another state. We're going to break it down here today. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel and enjoy all things lockup and crime related, then this is absolutely where you need to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave, and check out my beautifully assorted playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today. Alright, the article begins saying Zachery Ty Bryan has been sentenced to 19 months in an Oregon jail after pleading guilty to a probation violation. And this story and many videos I made in the past is a prime example of why you can't be messing up on probation. If they'll smoke Zachery Ty Bryan for a violation, what do you think they'll do to you? You gotta be an angel on papers or else you're gonna be around some real gangsters in the penitentiary. Very quick. But it continues saying that the former home improvement star appeared in Lane County Court virtually Friday for sentencing. He couldn't be there in person because he's already doing a bid right now in the California jail, serving a separate 16-month sentence for a DUI. Man, what if he comes out like a high-ranking gang member all tatted up and stuff? That'd be a wild spin to his story, wouldn't it? Especially being the troublemaker son in home improvement, right? Ah, man, that ain't never gonna happen. But still, it's good to have an imagination these days. But yeah, doing 16 months in a California jail, regardless of where he's at or, how treacherous the establishment might be, he's going to be learning a thing or two. His street game or, I guess you could say ex-con mentality is probably going to be boosted a good 30%, maybe more. He might come out sharper than a two-edged sword by the time it's all done. That's the thing about lockup. It can really either make you or break you. You could come out and become way worse than you ever have, or you could come out and realize you never want to go back and want to become more than what you ever been before. That was me. So we don't know, only time will tell, but he is doing 16 months right now in the California jail. And when he's done with that, I'm guessing he's going to be going to Oregon. But he does have another open case, I believe, in Oklahoma. Let me continue reading. It says the 19-month sentence stems from Bryan's November arrest in Eugene, Oregon, when cops said they responded to a reckless endangerment call and found Bryan in a pickup truck with his fiancée and their 3 small children. I never gave y'all a recap on what exactly happened to his fiancée. Johnny Faye Cartwright, believe it or not, she was charged for a crime that day as well. It says that she was sentenced in January 2026 after pleading guilty to charges related to an incident where she allegedly tried to run him over with a truck. Cartwright reached a plea deal in Oregon courtroom January 14, 2026. The details of her sentence include a guilty plea to a misdemeanor DUI and reckless driving. She was given 24 months of probation for each plea in order to pay a $1,500 fine plus $255 DUI conviction fee. Her license was suspended for 1 year, and she's required to use an ignition interlock device once it's reinstated. Man, oh man, she's gonna be doing a lot of blowing into that thing. As Tim the Tool Man would say, arr. But the more serious charges, including felony attempted assault, which I'm guessing she got for trying to run him over, supposedly, and some counts of reckless endangerment, were cleared or dismissed as part of the legal proceedings. So, if I allegedly tried to do that, I'd probably be in prison for the next 30 years eating ramens. Mind your P's and Q's when you get into those little altercations out in public, ladies and gentlemen, especially if you've been drinking. It's best to just walk away. But like I said, her charges stem from the November 29, 2025 incident in Lane County, Oregon. But the article continues saying authorities claimed Bryan violated the terms of his probation from a previous domestic violence conviction because he wasn't supposed to be in contact with his fiancée. Bryan ultimately pled guilty to the probation violation. It says the actor's legal issues extend beyond the West Coast. He's also facing a DUI case in Oklahoma, and authorities reportedly plan to extradite him to Oklahoma at some point. He's got a lot going on, but it's looking like everything's starting to wrap up a bit. A little bit of light starting to show at the end of the tunnel, not because, he's being released, going back to the streets, but at least he has a release date. And believe it or not, anybody locked up, until you get that release date, it's kind of like you're in limbo and you don't really have nothing to, look forward to. You don't know how much time the judge is going to give you. But once everything's said and done and those release dates are put in, then you can really start, climbing that totem pole again. It's hard to explain unless you're really living through it. But Zachery's attorney tells TMZ the sentence was excessive. It was ridiculous. Zachery has experienced a lot of trauma. He has an alcohol problem. Yep, we guessed that a couple times, didn't we? Putting him in jail or prison is not going to help the situation. Poor use of resources. I'm very disappointed in the judge. Man, I would have told my attorney don't be saying none of that crazy reckless stuff. Who knows if the Oklahoma judge is seeing this and is getting a little salty about what he's saying about another judge. Anything could throw a curveball in the mix. But Zachery attended the hearing remotely. He apologized to the court. He said he wants to be the best father he can be, acknowledged he needs help with his alcohol problem, and the judge slapped him with his sentence. Damn, man, old Zach got smoked. Remotely, too. Not good. 19 months, oh, they ain't that bad. And a lot of people might be asking, is he going to prison or jail? Look, he was sentenced to jail in months. I know in Virginia, the wording in your sentencing means a lot. I don't know how it rolls in Oregon, but jail's jail. If he was sentenced to the DOC, Department of Corrections, that's prison. He could still do all his time in jail, even if that was the case. Let's say the prison system's overcrowded. If you only got sentenced to like 19 months, they could leave you in the jail the whole time. A lot of people are in jail right now wondering, is DOC gonna come get me or not? They only got like 2 months left in their bid. Chances are they're probably gonna be doing the rest of it there. But I've seen people that had like 3 weeks left get shipped to prison. It's a very strange process, but anybody wondering if, you know, Zach's gonna be going to prison, I can almost guarantee 100% he will not be going to prison for any of these crimes. At least he's gonna be doing program after program in jail, probably the best of the best too, the ones where you can actually leave the jail for a few hours, working 9 to 5, come back. It's pretty much like you're free. I definitely don't think they're putting him into some regular old GP block. No sir, if I were to bet at all. But that's about the bulk of it, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick little video giving you an update on old Zachery Ty Bryan. I would like to say this, though, about all these recent headliners of celebrities getting caught up with the law, you know, DWIs, drinking while driving. I just don't understand it. Some of these people's net worth is hundreds of millions of dollars, but they still choose to get behind the wheel inebriated. All you famous people out there, listen, man, sooner or later, you're going to run into the wrong officer and your body cam footage is going to be plastered everywhere. So save yourself the embarrassment, time, and trouble. Do like someone said in the comment section below, get an Uber. Record yourself doing the responsible thing. See y'all, I'm leaving the party, but I'm in no way, shape, or form to be driving, so you know what I'm doing. Calling an Uber. And watch this, I'm gonna tip them $1,000 because I got hundreds of millions. They're gonna be so happy. Next thing you know, you got 2 million hearts on the video, and you killed 2 birds with 1 stone with nothing but positivity. Made that driver's day and fixed their negative bank account, and showed people how to stay far away from DUIs. Anyway, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I believe the next video coming your way is going to be clips from inmates in prison. It's hard to find them these days too, because it's like the clip will start and then like some random convict will pop up trying to break down the situation, kind of like what I do. But I showed the whole damn clip first before I start yapping, man, right? So just show the whole clip, man, so other people can use the clip without seeing your green screen face pop in halfway through. But I found some really good juicy ones that we could react to, so be on the lookout for that, ladies and gentlemen. And the only way to do that is by hitting that notification bell, setting it to all. Subscribe as well. We're almost at 1 million. Less than 3 grand to go. I don't know where I'm gonna tattoo this one on me. I gotta make me in prison tattoo gun as well. Should I let Brittany do it again? No. Until the next time, as always, y'all be easy, be safe, and more importantly than anything, stay free.